We're heading to Midtown. We're getting on the Q line. It's right here. And we're going to go explore, check out all the places up there. We're going to see my friend Nasha Vida at Nora. And she's going to take us around because I got to tell you, I need to know more about Midtown. Let's get on. Hi, Nasha.
Bruce, how are you? So good to see you.
You too. This store looks amazing.
Thank you. So Nora just celebrated its 7-year anniversary.
Awesome.
So the store has been open for 7 years. It was one of the first stores that popped up in this neighborhood, and it's been going strong ever since.
Midtown, Canfield, 4240 Canfield. Yes.
That's right, and it was started by Toby Barlow and Liz Boone, and the idea behind it was that they would be traveling around the world, and they were in Paris on this trip, and they thought, oh my God, there's all these cool boutiques that bring in cool design from around the world, and we want to do that in Detroit. And so they
and it looks like you have like so many different options here. I see kids stuff, I see gifts, I see books. Show me around.
We have a great selection of really soft organic baby wear.
You know, I have 2 babies.
I know, and I have something that I'm thinking is going to be great for your new little guy.
Really?
Yeah. Check out this.
Oh my gosh, are you kidding?
Mini Maniacs, little bib, little
Especially
man,
if we go to like a cocktail or a formal
it's
party.
very chic.
Look at that. Maccabee, that's your first little formal bib.
We have these new toys from Japan, from Kiko and Gigi, and these are like little kaleidoscope cameras.
Oh really? Can I check it out? I've always loved kaleidoscopes because I used to have them when I was a kid. Oh my gosh, she's never even seen a kaleidoscope.
These candles fly out of here. People love these candles. They come to Nora exclusively for these candles. We've had them from the beginning.
I remember buying these candles when I was living by Belle Isle.
There's so much you can do with them. You can go with a monochromatic look. You can go with sort of a complementary look. Some people line their whole long table, like for Thanksgiving, for example, with them.
Totally.
And some people just like them unlit as a sort of sculptural piece in their home.
Awesome. Oh, let's talk about this book, because when you told me about this book right when we came in, I thought it was so cool.
So this For Detroit Cookbook is a book that Nora actually published with the chefs of Gold Cash Gold, Supino, Takoy, and Sullivan Standard. So everyone's like favorite restaurants in town. These chefs have put together a seasonal cookbook. So every season is covered with 4 recipes for each season. And it's a really beautiful cookbook because the photography is incredible. It has...
Whoa, did you magically open it to the perfect page?
I didn't do that, but it happened. Just really warm, intimate photos of the preparation, as well as sort of the dinner parties that they hosted to put this book together.
And you know what the cool thing is? It's for Detroit.
And $5 of every purchase goes to Gleaners.
Gleaners, so this is a charity program, and my wife's gonna love this.
One of the other main products that we carry are housewares. We kind of believe in everyday things that are elevated. So, for example, I know you saw this. This is a cutting board, but it's the most beautiful cutting board.
I mean, speaking of elevated, this is like the highest level of elevation. First of all, I could barely pick it up. It's so heavy, but look how beautiful it is. How do you pronounce that?
So Jose Reguero is the maker, and he's a local. So he's a local woodworker who has been making these boards, and his boards are carried like around the country. He's well known for...
I don't know how to carry them because they're really heavy, but...
And what I think is great about them is the rubber footing.
Yeah.
You just leave them out on your table, on your kitchen counter, and they're fantastic.
I'm gonna carry one out of the store.
Okay.
Onto the Q line.
This is the one. One of the most iconic ceramics or houseware lines that we have here is Mud Australia. So this is a ceramic line out of Australia. It's slip cast porcelain, which means like the color is running all the way through the glaze. It's not just like the glaze on the outside.
It's not painted. It's not like you went to the art store, painted it, put it in the kiln.
Definitely not. Yeah, definitely not like that. But what's most amazing is that these are all meant to be oven to table use.
Oh, okay.
So even though they look so like stunning and fragile, they're actually not. For example, this piece right here is meant to be a roast dish.
Wow, you can make a turkey.
You could make a turkey in that. You could do brownies or lasagna and something like this. So this is a really special line that we've carried, and it's It's one of our favorites. These are all part of mud as well.
Actually, I have some of these vases. I have this vase.
This is my favorite one.
Color.
Matte on the outside, shiny on the inside.
Yeah, it's so nice.
Yeah.
and the way the flowers spread out during it when you put them in. And then this book you showed me too, which I think is so cool, and there's just so many Detroit cool things. Oh, look, I mean, what's the chance I can open to the Quicken Loans page? But it's pretty much everything you want to know about what's happening in our city right now with beautiful pictures. But most importantly, my favorite piece, this thing. Because this Jose Reguera is quite a piece of wood. Okay, I mean, honestly, this is going to be a staple for, this is actually a generational piece. So we're getting that. And then I guess the last thing is like a cart.
Yeah.
To get it all out of here.
So glad you found all this great stuff.
Yeah, thank you. I mean, honestly, like I wasn't expecting all this, but it's like I could still spend so much more time here.
Come on back.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah, thanks for
Yeah, let's pack it up.